At exactly 3:33 p.m. today, a miracle will knock at your door. But only if you see this now, my beloved child. Don't scroll. This message has been chasing you through time, waiting for the exact second your eyes would find it. The heavens whispered your name this morning, and Archangel Michael marked this hour for a divine encounter that could rewrite your destiny. At exactly 3:33 p.m., a pulse of energy will travel through the gates of your home. It won't knock like a person. It will knock like a vibration, like your heart suddenly remembering something ancient and beautiful that it once knew. Stay till the end because what happens next will feel unreal. For months, something invisible has been blocking your progress. You've worked. You've prayed. You've cried when no one was watching. But it always felt like life gave you silence in return. That silence ends now. Don't skip because your moment is hidden between these very lines. Heaven hath been holding a sealed letter with your name in golden ink. The seal, finally cracked open today, the same moment you decided not to scroll away. That's not coincidence. It's divine timing. Something huge is waiting for you. Something you thought you lost long ago. You may have felt restless all week, unable to sleep properly, sensing an unexplained pressure in your chest. That wasn't stress. It was your soul preparing to receive what's coming. The universe is rearranging itself to put back what was taken from you. Don't move away from this message. Right now, angels are aligning the people, places, and opportunities that will bring your long-awaited turnaround. A closed door that has haunted you for years will open, not gradually, but instantly. The number 333 isn't random. It's the number of alignment of body, mind, and soul synchronizing with heaven's command. The moment the clock touches that time, you will feel it like a sudden calm wave, a ringing in your ear, or the air thickening with peace. If you've been betrayed, forgotten, or misunderstood, this message is your redemption. Heaven has seen the pain others caused you, and they've written your name next to the word rewarded. Stay till the end because that reward is being delivered the moment you believe. Your enemies have been celebrating too early. What they don't know is that the divine ledger hath been updated. Every ounce of loss you suffered had been converted into multiplied blessings. You are not cursed. You were being positioned for visibility. And today at 3:33 p.m. something unseen will begin moving in your favor. Whether it's a message, a call, an opportunity, or a person, the universe will deliver a sign so clear you'll have no doubt it's meant for you. Don't skip. The final revelation of this part is what activates it. When you see this time up here, on your phone, on a clock, or even in a random sign, pause for 3 seconds. Take one deep breath and say silently in your heart, I'm ready. That monact will knock the miracle waiting at your door. The vibration around you will shift in that instant. You may feel a tingling in your hands or a sudden sense of relief as if something heavy just left your shoulders. That's the divine energy beginning to rearrange your path. Stay tuned because in part 2, the real unfolding begins. The moment when heaven's messenger arrives to confirm the miracle meant for you. The air around you has already started shifting. My beloved child, it's subtle, almost like a gentle wind brushing through your aura. You might not notice it yet, but something sacred, is moving toward you with divine precision. Don't skip, because the moment you do, the current that's connecting you to this message could break. Since last night, the heavens have been replaying your name in endless echo. The reason you saw this message today is because your spirit agreed to it before you even woke up. There's a sacred contract unfolding in your favor, one that's been sealed for years, waiting for you to finally step into its vibration. At 3:33 p.m., the universe doesn't just open one door. It collapses the walls that were built against you. Every delay, every heartbreak, every silent disappointment was simply preparing the path for what is meant to reach you without resistance. You've been patient long enough. Stay till the end, because before this part finishes, you'll feel the truth move inside you. Some of you will feel warmth in your palms. Others may feel sudden peace flowing through your chest. That's not imagination. It's confirmation. The angels have just synchronized your frequency with the realm of miracles. For months, there were whispers behind your back. People plotting, laughing, doubting your worth. Heaven has accorded every sound. But now the same mouths that mocked you will speak your name with awe, because the divine has written a reversal. Your setback becomes your spotlight. Don't move away from this message. Every word is coded light, designed to rewire your destiny. The angels have placed a seal on your energy field, protecting you from envy and loss. The vibration of 333 is not just time. It's a portal, and your name is glowing at its center. Your life had been on pause, not because you failed, but because heaven was orchestrating a bigger reveal. There are things you couldn't see. People who left because they weren't meant to stand beside your rise. Every rejection was protection. Every delay was direction. Something is about to unfold that will make you look back and whisper, "Now I understand why it had to be this way." The miracle that knocks at 333 is not small. It's generational. It will heal what your ancestors prayed for and could never receive. You've cried in silence for nights, thinking no one heard. But the universe heard. Every tear became a code. Every sigh of command. And now the command has reached its deadline. At 3:33 p.m. today, heaven is releasing what was withheld. Don't skip. This is your confirmation. You might notice strange signs leading up to that hour. Birds gathering near your window. The number 333 appearing on screens or receipts. A soft ringing in your ear, or sudden commas before chaos. These are precursors. The angel's way of telling you we're near. When that moment arrives, the energy will rush like a wave. For some, it will come as news, a message from someone who once stayed silent. For others, it might be a sudden opportunity, a miracle sum, or an unexpected reconciliation. Whatever form it takes, it will carry one unmistakable sign: peace. Because peace is how heaven wraps its miracles, not in thunder or noise, but in stillness. The moment your soul feels it, the physical manifestation will begin. You won't have to chase it. It will locate you, because heaven already has your address written in divine ink. Don't rush this moment. Let it breathe through you. Right now, Archangel Michael stands beside you, his wings brushing against your energy, racing doubts that were never yours to carry. He whispers that your name has been removed from the book of delay and rewritten in the scroll of swift reward. Stay till the end, because what's about to happen next will seal your fate for the rest of this year. The vibration of abundance is surrounding you like a halo of gold light. You'll notice people looking at you differently. That's because your frequency is no longer invisible. It's radiant. At 3:33 p.m., whether you're at work, home, or somewhere in between, pause. The universe will create a small silence around you, even if just for a few seconds. That silence is sacred. It's the exact moment your soul's command touches heaven's system and activates your miracle. When you breathe in that silence, visualize a door in front of you glowing white. Imagine yourself stepping through it, leaving behind all pain, rejection, and fear. As you walk through, feel how light your spirit becomes. That's you crossing into the timeline of answered prayers. Don't skip, because the more you stay connected, the stronger the energy link becomes. Each word you're reading now is tuning your vibration to the rhythm of 333. It's no longer about wishing, it's about receiving. You've entered the hour of divine return. In the next part, something extraordinary happens. The identity of the unseen messenger who's been guiding this miracle toward you will be revealed. This being has been guarding your destiny for years, waiting for this very time to deliver what you've been denied. Stay tuned, my beloved child, because what's coming next isn't just a story, it's the arrival of the miracle itself. The one that knocks at your door at 3:33. The one that proves heaven never forgot your name. The silence before the hour of 3:33 is not empty. My beloved child, it is alive, buzzing with the breath of angels who are preparing your surroundings for what's about to unfold. You may feel it already, a strange calmness taking over you, or the sudden stillness of everything around that is not coincidence. It's divine synchronization. The air carries the sound of your name, being repeated in heaven's rhythm, ready to release what has been locked for far too long. Don't skip. Every second that you remain connected to this message strengthens the channel between you and the miracle traveling toward you. Right now, Archangel Michael has taken position near your home, snorts, placing his sword of light before your door. It's not a weapon. It's a signal marking your home as the landing point of divine favor. The wind that passes through your room. The flicker of light where the sudden warmth you feel, it's him standing close, shielding you. For years you've carrying burdens that weren't yours. You tried to fix everything for everyone, often forgetting your own healing. But a heaven-kept selfless act. Every time you chose kindness when you were hurting, it was recorded. And today, those records have matured into blessings, ready for release at the sacred second of 3:33 p.m. You are not late. Not forgotten, not behind. You are right on time, standing at the threshold of divine delivery. The angels have whispered, everything they lost shall return sevenfold. Stay till the end, because this part carries the awakening key, the code that aligns you fully with your miracle. The messenger chosen to deliver this miracle has been walking beside you for years in silence. You might have felt gentle nudges, dreams that felt real, coincidences that carried hidden meaning, or moments when you almost gave up, but something unseen pulled you back. That was the messenger, your assigned guardian spirit, keeping you alive until this hour arrived. You were never walking alone. Even on nights when your tears soaked the pillow, the universe heard you. The wind that touched your face during those moments carried your prayers upward. Those prayers didn't vanish. They crystallized. And today, those crystals are breaking open, releasing your blessings back down in streams of gold light. At 3:33 p.m., something inside you will feel lighter. As the moment your soul releases resistance for years, it's been trying to protect you from disappointment, holding you back to keep you safe. But now it understands. You are ready to receive. The angels have unlocked the chamber of your next chapter. Don't doubt this. Miracles don't always come wrapped in thunder. They come softly like peace entering a room after years of storm. The person who's meant to reach out. The money that's meant to arrive. The opportunity that's meant to open. It's all set in motion, traveling toward you as you breathe. There's a sacred energy circling your name right now. If you've noticed the number 3 appearing repeatedly in your surroundings, it's not random. It's heaven's countdown. Each 3 represents a pillar. Faith, alignment, and fulfillment. When they meet, the door opens automatically. That is the door knocking at your destiny today. Archangel Michael says, the messenger who carries your miracle as wings of silver and speaks through signs. You might hear a bell, a knock, a phone call, or even the voice of someone speaking your name differently. It will feel electric, familiar, almost like déjà vu. That's how you will know the transmission has started. Don't skip this moment. You spent too long being patient. Now is the time to receive. The energy of resistance has been shattered. All you need to do is stay still, breathe, and allow heaven's current to flow into your heart. You will notice that everything heavy begins to dissolve. The confusion, the pain, the endless worry about the future. It's leaving your system. The messenger who comes through today might not wear light or feathers. They might come as a human, a friend calling after years, a stranger with kind words, an email you didn't expect, or an opportunity that feels too aligned to be coincidence. That is heaven in disguise. That is your miracle wearing a face you recognize. You've been chosen not because you're perfect, but because you're faithful. You kept going when others quit. You believed when everything was dark. You smiled through pain and heaven took note. This miracle isn't a gift. It's a return on your endurance. When the clock hits 3:33 p.m., take a deep breath for 3 seconds. Place your right hand on your heart. Whisper within. I open the door. The vibration of those words activates your divine contract. The miracle will know where to land and the energy that surrounds you will blow brighter than before. Heaven will send confirmations. You might see feathers, lights flicker. Sudden goosebumps, or even an emotional release like tears for no reason. Don't fear it. That's the physical manifestation of your spiritual shift. You're crossing the unseen bridge from waiting to receiving. Right after that, your timeline begins to rearrange. Delayed opportunities start resurfacing. Messages that were never sent suddenly find you. Money or success that seemed impossible suddenly flows in through unexpected routes. That's how heaven repays faith with acceleration. Stay till the end of this part because the next few hours after 3:33 are crucial. During that time, your vibration stays open like a gate. Be careful with your emotions. Stay calm. Stay hopeful. Stay grateful because what you feel in those hours determines how fully the miracle settles into your life. Don't underestimate this alignment. You were chosen for a reason. Many were called, but only a few had the endurance to wait for this day. You made it. The angels salute your strength. The heavens celebrate your name right now. You might notice familiar songs playing randomly, lights glowing differently, or people speaking words that answer your thoughts. Those are echoes from heaven confirming, yes, this is the hour. Trust it. Flow with it. Let it happen. When your clock blinks 3:33, a surge of divine code downloads into your energy field. It will unlock clarity, attract abundance, and magnetize the right people into your orbit. Nothing will feel forced anymore. It will all start aligning like pieces of an invisible puzzle finally clicking into place. You will know when it happens. The feeling will be undeniable. It will feel like coming home after being lost. It will feel like a breath you didn't know you were holding. Finally being released. That's heaven's touch. That's your miracle knocking. Don't move yet. The next part reveals the final manifestation. The moment when the door truly opens and the miracle takes form in front of your eyes. Stay till the end because the final message carries the activation words that seal your new beginning. My beloved child, this is the moment heaven has been preparing you for. The hour of 3:33 is no longer far. He is approaching like golden light rising from the edge of destiny. You may not see it yet, but the spiritual air around you is thick with divine movement. Every breath you take right now is syncing your heart with the rhythm of the miracle that's about to reach your doorstep. Don't skip because these are the final instructions that ensure the miracle finds you without delay. You've already felt signs, those sudden waves of peace, those moments where everything felt still as though the world paused to listen. It was heaven whispering, it's time. The knock at your door will not always sound like wood meeting wood. It may arrive as a vibration, a sudden call, or even a message that carries energy too powerful to ignore. The key is to stay open, alert, and surrendered. What's coming is not coincidence. It's divine appointment. You've been asking heaven, when will my time come? That time is no longer in the future. It's now unfolding in slow motion before your eyes. The divine realm waited until your heart was steady enough to handle the blessings waiting for you. You've passed every test, endured storms that would have broken others. And yet here you are ready, calm, and receptive. Stay till the end. This part is the culmination of all the energy that's been building from the first moment you laid eyes on this message. At 3:33, a divine current will sweep through your timeline, rearranging events that were once delayed. It will bend situations, shift conversations, and remove obstacles that tried to keep you small. You will feel the difference immediately. Archangel Michael stands at the center of this hour, holding the scroll of your new destiny. Written upon it are the rewards of your endurance, the answers to your prayers, and the names of people heaven is about to send your way. These souls carry what you've been missing: connection, opportunity, closure, and divine favor. They are your earthly angels in human form, placed strategically to lift you higher. When the miracle knocks, you must open with faith, not fear. For too long, life taught you to expect disappointment after hope. But heaven says that chapter ends today. The door you open at 3:33 will not lead you to another cycle of waiting. It will lead you into fulfillment. The vibration of this hour carries the power to break ancestral stagnation, to undo generational delays that shadowed your family line. If your body starts feeling lighter, your heartbeat quickens, or your surroundings feel charged, don't be alarmed. As your spirit ascending to meet your new timeline, the alignment has begun. Every worry that used to weigh you down is now being converted into strength. Every person who doubted you will soon witness your glow. The divine doesn't make announcements, it makes results. And those results are now being written into your story. Archangel Michael whispers that you've been walking with unseen grace. Even in your darkest moments, when you thought you were falling apart, you were actually being rebuilt. The tears you shed were ingredients of transformation, each one forming the crystal that now shines in your aura. At light is what calls your miracle home. As the clock nears 3:33, everything slows, the air thickens, time feels stretch, and your intuition heightens. Don't scroll away. Don't move. This is your energetic doorway. The universe is aligning timelines, balancing karmic debts, and setting you free from invisible contracts that kept you repeating the same pain. The heavens are erasing your name from the list of the forgotten and engraving it on the list of the chosen. There will be a moment when your phone might light up, or someone knocks, or you hear something that feels strangely divine. In that instant, your spirit will know this is it. You don't need to speak aloud. Your energy already answers. The miracle recognizes your vibration and it will enter smoothly like wind flowing through an open window. That's the moment you've been waiting for. The miracle finally finding you. Now breathe. Breathe deeply and imagine a brilliant white light surrounding your body. With each inhale, pull that light closer. With each exhale, let go of doubt, fear, guilt, and confusion. When your energy is clear, the miracle doesn't have to search, it simply lands. And it's landing now, guided by the code of 333 that exists within your very soul. For some, this miracle may appear as restoration, relationships healing, love returning, trust reborn. For others, it may manifest as financial breakthrough, doors unlocking, long-awaited calls arriving. For a few, it may come as inner peace so strong that everything else begins to align effortlessly. Regardless of its shape, the miracle will feel like home because it was always meant for you. You are stepping into a vibration where everything works for you, not against you. The past can no longer control the narrative. The pain that once defined your nights will now be the foundation of your purpose. Every experience you endured was part of the design to make you unshakable. And that strength is what attracts this divine reward. Don't skip, my beloved child. URB were written in real time. The angels are turning the page of your story, and this new chapter begins with abundance. The energy around you is golden and magnetic. It will begin drawing towards you things that were once impossible, opportunities you never imagined, people who truly see your worth, and peace that cannot be taken away. At this exact moment, a messenger stands in the unseen holding a golden envelope with your next divine assignment. This isn't just a miracle. It's a mission. Heaven doesn't bless you just for your comfort. It blesses you for impact. You are being positioned as a vessel of transformation so that others can witness through you what divine favor looks like. When you rise, others will find the courage to rise too. That's why this miracle had to find you first. You might feel a surge of motivation to start something new, to write, to build, to create, to speak. Don't ignore it. That is your new timeline whispering its instructions. Follow it. Doors will open in response to your movement. The universe rewards obedience to divine nudges. What you begin now will multiply beyond measure because you are no longer working alone. Heaven is your partner. In the coming hours, small confirmations will appear. A butterfly landing near you. The number 333 flashing again. A friend suddenly thinking of you. These are not coincidences. They are reminders that the miracle didn't just happen. It continues. You are now walking in a stream of constant manifestation. Every thought of gratitude strengthens it. Every act of kindness expands it. Every doubt weakens it. So choose faith moment by moment and watch as the impossible becomes routine. Archangel Michael has declared protection over you. The energies of envy, fear, or negativity will no longer find access. You've been cloaked in light that mirrors anything harmful back to its sender, multiplied by truth. From now on, only love, peace, and abundance can find you. Even challenges that appear will transform into blessings before they reach you. Because your energy no longer aligns with loss. It aligns with divine order. You are entering a phase of ease where things that used to take years will now take weeks. Where closed doors will swing open and where help will arrive before you even ask. The reason is simple. Your frequency has matched heaven's rhythm. That is the secret of 333. It's not just a time, it's an agreement. It represents the perfect trinity, heaven's plan, your readiness, and divine execution. Together, they form the code of unstoppable manifestation. As you read these words, imagine yourself standing before a radiant gate. Behind it lies everything you've ever prayed for. Peace, love, stability, purpose, joy. The gate begins to open. Not because you force it, but because it recognizes you. You were the key all along. Step through it mentally now and feel how the air changes, how the heaviness dissolves, how the light feels warmer. That's the frequency of your fulfilled life. That's the door you just open. From this moment on, speak differently, think differently, walk differently. The person who struggled to survive yesterday no longer exists. You have transformed into the version of yourself that receives without chasing. Opportunities will come looking for you. People will honor your energy without knowing why. The world will bend in your favor because heaven has stamped your timeline with divine urgency. Your future has already begun unfolding within the next few days. The evidence of this shift will become undeniable. A long-awaited message, an unexpected deposit, a breakthrough conversation, or a door that once refused to open will suddenly swing wide. That's the miracle knocking, not as a one-time event, but as a permanent frequency. You've entered the stream of continuous grace. So, as this final part closes, remember this. You are not waiting for miracles anymore. You are the miracle. Every breath you take sends ripples through the universe commanding blessings to find you. Every heartbeat echoes the rhythm of 333, the eternal code of divine alignment. Archangel Michael smiles now. His wings spread in victory. He whispers softly, "He is done." From this day forward, your life will no longer be defined by waiting, worrying, or wondering. It will be defined by receiving, rising, and radiating. You will walk into rooms and change the energy without saying a word. You will attract love that feels like home, abundance that feels natural, and peace that stays. The miracle that knocked today will remain forever, unfolding in layers, lifting you higher with each sunrise. The door is open. The angels have entered. The promise is real. Heaven has fulfilled its word. You are chosen. You are favored. And you are free. And as the clock rests on 3:33, the universe exhales one last sacred truth. The miracle didn't just knock at your door. It moved in to stay. My beloved child, the story does not end when the clock stops ticking at 3:33 p.m. It begins there. The air that you are breathing right now carries the residue of heaven's whisper. The echo of something vast, sacred, and unstoppable. You have crossed the invisible line between waiting and receiving, between being prepared and being chosen. The energy that entered your space when that hour struck is not a visitor. It's a resident force that will now build your future one miracle at a time. Don't scroll away. Stay right here. Your energy is still adapting to this new vibration. And every word that you absorb right now strengthens your alignment. What heaven began in 333 is not meant to fade away. It's meant to grow stronger with every heartbeat. The angels are still around you, circling your war in quiet motion, ensuring that what entered your life today never escapes again. They are planting new blessings like seeds, each one designed to bloom at a different moment of your journey, so you will never lack wonder again. In this very moment, the spiritual atmosphere around you is alive. It's expanding. You may feel a tingling across your shoulders or a warmth through your spine. That's divine current. The pulse of heaven continuing to move through your system, rewriting the frequency of your reality. For years, your energy carried traces of pain, betrayal, and fear. But the vibration of 333 erased those marks. You are now free of old patterns, standing on new ground. Every prayer that once seemed unanswered has been refiled under, fulfilled. It doesn't matter how long it took or how many times you doubted. Heaven never forgot the sound of your voice. The divine always waits for the perfect intersection between timing and readiness. And today at that sacred hour, those two forces finally met. Archangel Michael is watching you right now, his wings folded behind him, his eyes glowing with triumph. He has fought battles in realms you'll never see. Battles for your peace, for your protection, for your destiny. Every unseen war he fought ended the moment you said, "I'm ready." That single act of surrender closed centuries of delay. You may not realize it yet, but 1,000 ancestors just exhaled in relief because your breakthrough has set them free, too. Stay till the end because the energy in this part is the sealing energy. The one that locks everything in place so that no force can undo it. You are no longer operating under chance. You are moving under command. Heaven has issued orders concerning you, and those orders are being carried out, as you read. Every obstacle standing in your way is dissolving quietly, almost invisibly, because divine victory does not arrive with noise. It arrives with certainty. The miracle that knocked at 333 didn't just bring gifts. It brought instruction. You are being called to live differently now. Speak words that match abundance. Think thoughts that honor peace. Walk like someone who already owns their promise. The universe listens carefully to those who have been chosen. Every word you speak becomes law in your atmosphere. That's why heaven had to prepare you through pain first. So that when this power arrived, you'd use it with compassion, not pride. If you listen closely, you'll hear faint sounds around you, gentle hums, distant tones or soft flickers of light. Those are angelic confirmations, waves of gratitude traveling from the higher realms to thank you for staying faithful. When you suffered, you didn't realize that your endurance was healing generations. When you cried, your tears became prayers for others you've never met. That's why the miracle today is multiplied. It's not just for you. It's for everyone connected to you. Over the next few hours, your world will begin to reflect this new frequency. People who once ignored you will begin reaching out. Messages that were delayed will suddenly appear. Work, finances, relationships, opportunities, they'll all begin moving in your direction with an ease you've never known. Don't mistake that ease for luck. It's alignment. The entire universe has decided to flow through you instead of around you. And there's more. Something beautiful that heaven has hidden inside this alignment. You will notice that even your intuition changes. You'll feel guided to take small actions at perfect times. You'll sense when to pause, when to speak, when to move. Follow those nudges. They are divine GPS signals leading you through the new doors, opening one after another. You won't need to push. The right paths will blow, naturally like golden lines lighting under your feet as you walk. Archangel Michael has placed a symbol above your head. Invisible to human eyes, but radiant in the spiritual dimension. That symbol tells the universe, this soul is protected. This path is cleared. From now on, wherever you go, that light precedes you, announcing your arrival before you even enter a room. It softens hearts, dissolves tension, and magnetizes favor. You don't have to prove yourself anymore. Your energy will do it for you. Don't skip because this transformation requires your awareness to anchor it. Miracles don't last where doubt returns quickly. Keep your focus on gratitude. Each time you feel thankful, your miracle multiplies. Gratitude turns blessings into permanence. And permanence turns destiny into reality. Speak it softly right now. Thank you for choosing me. As you see it, feel out everything in your space vibrates higher. That's confirmation. The hour of 3:33 was a doorway, but what follows is an awakening. Over the next 3 weeks, you will notice divine patterns unfolding in threes. A sequence of events, 3 messages, 3 confirmations, 3 sudden alignments. This is the ripple of 333 continuing to shape your path. Every time you recognize the pattern, pause and smile. That is heaven reminding you that the miracle is alive and active. Archangel Michael is not leaving. His presence will stay close until your new timeline is completely anchored. You may dream of light, feel warmth while resting, or sense wings wrapping around you in silence. Those are not fantasies. They're spiritual maintenance, ensuring that the doorway you step through remains open and secure. From now on, you will walk differently. The world will not feel the same because you have become a conductor of divine energy. Wherever you go, situations will improve, people will feel calmer, and opportunities will form naturally. That is your anointing. It isn't loud or dramatic. It's steady, powerful, and undeniable. You are no longer a seeker. You are a carrier of miracles. Remember this truth. At 3:33 p.m., heaven didn't just deliver a blessing. It delivered a transformation. The knock you heard was not from the outside world. It was from within. Your higher self awakening saying, I'm ready to live as the miracle I've always been. That's why everything feels different now. You are vibrating at the level of destiny. And as this chapter closes, know that it isn't the end. It's the beginning of an eternal rhythm. Every day forward will carry traces of that hour's energy. You look back weeks from now and realize how much has changed without struggle. You'll find yourself surrounded by better people, living in greater peace, and walking through open doors that once terrified you. That's the quiet magic of divine timing. It changes everything without needing permission. So take one final breath in this moment and let it seal the promise over your life. Breathe in light. Exhale doubt. Feel the peace settling over you like silk. This is your divine confirmation. The signature of heaven stamped upon your heart. A miracle that knocked at your door is not left. It has unpacked its bags. He has chosen to stay. And every sunrise from this day forward will whisper the same eternal truth to your soul. Exactly 3:33 p.m. heaven found its way home through you. My beloved child, the energy that began at 3:33 p.m. continues to move through you like a soft river of light, shaping every hour that follows. You are not living an ordinary day anymore. You are walking through the afterglow of a miracle that refused to leave. Every breath you take is now synchronized with heaven's rhythm, and every moment ahead of you is being carved with divine precision. The time that once felt heavy and uncertain is now bending itself into your favor. Don't move away from this message. What began earlier must be sealed completely here. You see, when heaven releases a miracle, it continues to expand in layers. What you received at that exact hour was only the ignition. What happens afterward is the unfolding. A light that touched you has not stopped. It is multiplying. It's rewriting your surroundings, aligning hearts, rearranging events, and transforming everything that once resisted your joy. Archangel Michael remains beside you. His wings are no longer folded. They are fully open, spanning wider than their horizon. The golden light that surrounds you now is a shield and a maggot all at once. It shields you from what no longer serves your destiny and magnetizes everything that does. From this point forward, nothing can harm what heaven has already claimed. You have crossed the line of divine ownership. There will be moments, my beloved child, where you'll catch yourself smiling for no reason or feeling a calmness that you can't explain. That is not random. It's recognition. Your soul is remembering what it feels like to be safe, seen, and chosen. You are vibrating at the frequency of answered prayer. The heaviness that used to weigh down your mornings is no longer yours. It has been lifted and transformed into clarity. The angels are still working around you. They are silent, efficient, invisible to the eye, but loud in their movement. They are weaving threads of opportunity, stitching together miracles that will appear to you as coincidences. But they are not coincidences. They are the architecture of destiny. What you think of as chance is actually precision in disguise. Heaven never improvises. It plans perfectly, don't skip. Every word in this part is coded with alignment. The moment you finish reading, your energy field will expand again, stronger and more radiant. You will begin to notice that time behaves differently around you. Moments stretch longer when you're aligned, allowing you to sense peace in places that once felt chaotic. That's how you know you've entered the dimension of grace. At night, you might dream of light or see faces you do not recognize, but feel comforted by. Those are ancestors watching proudly, whispering gratitude because your breakthrough has set them free. The chains that held your bloodline have dissolved through you. You are the pivot point of your lineage, the one chosen to end cycles of pain and begin generations of light. Archangel Michael has now handed your name to a second guardian, a silent presence of serenity known as the Angel of Continuation. This being ensures that what has begun cannot be reversed. This task is to keep the vibration of 333 active in your reality day after day, hour after hour. You might sense it through soft breezes in still rooms or flashes of warmth when you think of gratitude. Every time you feel that you are being reminded, the miracle still breathes through you. You may notice your inner voice becoming louder, clearer, more confident. That is your intuition reawakened. It was once drowned by doubt, but now it speaks in full tone, guiding you toward doors that have already been unlocked. Don't question where you're being led, the path has been pre-cleared. All you need to do is walk through it. Evan's energy is efficient. It wastes nothing. Every tear, every sleepless night, every unanswered prayer from your past has been recycled into blessings. That's why your new opportunities will carry a sense of familiarity. It's because they were built from the fragments of everything you once lost. Heaven never forgets how to rebuild from ashes. It transforms ruins into revelations. Stay till the end. This message isn't just about recognition. It's about continuation. You are entering the expansion phase. The period where everything starts moving in rapid motion. People will appear, connections will form, ideas will bloom, and results will multiply faster than your logic can explain. Don't resist the speed. Miracles move quickly because they operate outside time. Just flow with it. Breathe through it. And remember, you are ready. In the next few days, you'll experience divine timing at its finest. You'll arrive at the right place at the right moment without planning it. You'll say something without intention. And it will unlock someone's heart. You'll find that what used to be complicated now feels effortless. It is the universe aligning itself to serve your new purpose. It's not fantasy. It's fulfillment. If at any moment doubt tries to creep in, remember this. You cannot lose what heaven has sealed. The light surrounding you is intelligent. It knows where to go, what to protect and what to attract. You do not have to manage your miracle. You simply have to live inside it. Trust becomes your only responsibility. Now, Archangel Michael has spoken softly in the higher realms, declaring your name as one of the fulfilled. The declaration means that doors that once denied you will now open automatically. It means that faces that once turned away will now smile in your direction. It means that even when you don't ask, life will find ways to bless you. The reason for this is sacred. Your frequency has become a beacon. Heaven sends light through beacons because they help illuminate others. Every time you share peace, kindness, or encouragement, the ripple grows. The more you give, the more heaven pours back into you. That's how miracles sustain themselves. They circulate through gratitude. Tonight, when the world quiets down, you might feel the echo 333 once more. The number might appear again on your screen, on a clock, on a random paper. Smile when it does. That's heaven saying, "We're still here." Each sighting will be a reminder that what was promised remains active. The connection has not faded. It has deepened. The miracle will now begin revealing its secondary blessings. Expect emotional healing, mental clarity, and sudden renewal in relationships. You will notice that people speak to you with softer tones. Situations resolve faster and even your environment feels lighter. These are not coincidences. They are side effects of divine intervention settling in. Archangel Michael wants you to understand one thing clearly. Miracles are not single moments. They are living forces that grow with your faith. You are now part of an ongoing dialogue with heaven. A constant exchange between the seen and unseen. When you wake, say thank you. When you rest, say thank you. Gratitude keeps the light alive. And as long as it's alive, nothing in your life can fall apart again. You might wonder how long this feeling will last. The truth is it never ends. Once the divine energy of 333 embeds itself in your frequency, it becomes your new baseline. Life may still bring challenges, but you will face them differently. Calmer, wiser, and radiant. The old you survived, the new you creates. The past taught you endurance. The present teaches you ease. And as you stand in this moment, realize that this isn't luck. It's design. You were always meant to receive this message. Every detour, heartbreak, and delay guided you to the right second where heaven could find you. You become the living proof that divine timing is real. You are the intersection where time meets eternity. So breathe, feel it. Let this final vibration settle deep within your chest. From now on, your name echoes in higher places where prayers are not just heard, they are celebrated. The angels are rejoicing because one more chosen soul has awakened. The miracle that knocked at your door has opened every other door that leads to your destiny. And when you look back someday, you'll remember this moment. The stillness at 3:33. The warmth in your chest. The invisible knock that changed everything. You'll smile and whisper to yourself that was the hour heaven remembered me. Because it did. And it always will. My beloved child, this is the final breath of the message that began when heaven whispered your name at 3:33 p.m. What started as a spark has now become a flame that will never fade. You are standing at the edge of completion where destiny folds into eternity and miracles stop being moments. They become your nature. The light that entered your space that hour has now settled into your being. You are no longer waiting for change. You have become the change itself. Don't look back anymore. The past no longer recognizes you. The person who struggled, begged, and broke under the weight of silence no longer exists. What stands now is reborn, anointed, chosen, unstoppable. You have shed layers of pain like old skin. And what remains is the divine version of you that heaven always intended the world to see. You may feel peace so deep that it confuses your mind. But that's because your soul has, finally taken control. Right now, every element of existence acknowledges your transformation. The air feels gentler because it bows in respect. The light finds you easily because your vibration has become identical to grace. Even time slows slightly when you move because heaven wants to witness the masterpiece it just finished sculpting. You are no longer a seeker. You are the vessel through which heaven speaks to earth. Archangel Michael stands before you one last time. His wings glowing with calm fire. His voice is no longer commanding. It's tender. He says, "Child of light, it is complete. The promise has fulfilled itself through you. What once felt distant is now embodied. You are the evidence of divine timing." And those words echo. The space around you brightens. You might feel it physically. Your chest expanding, your eyes softening, your heartbeat aligning with something greater. That's the moment heaven officially crowns you with peace. Stay till the end, for this is not a goodbye, it's a sealing. When the angels began this operation at 3:33 p.m., they didn't only send a miracle, they wrote your frequency in heaven's system. You now exist as a light point. a constant signal of faith rewarded. Every time you speak kindness, heaven records it as prayer. Every time you express gratitude, heaven answers with another layer of blessing. You become a living conversation between the divine and the universe. You will begin to notice that people treat you differently. Now, strangers will smile at you without knowing why, animals will approach you softly. Even technology around you will seem to respond faster because everything recognizes the upgraded energy field around you. That's the power of divine integration. When your inner world and the outer world finally harmonize, nothing resists you anymore because resistance has no authority where like reigns. In the coming days, signs will continue to ripple. You will see repeating numbers like 111, 222, 333. The universe confirming that your alignment remains active. You'll hear psalms that mirror your heart's story. Or you'll open random pages to words that feel written for you. These are not coincidences. They are codes, constant love notes from heaven, reminding you that the flow is not ended. Archangel Michael wants you to understand the depth of what happened. The moment you opened yourself at 333, you didn't just receive a single blessing. You changed timelines. Futures that once depended on chance are now certain. Paths that once required struggle are now smooth. The energy of effort had been replaced with the energy of ease. You have entered the year of divine efficiency where the right things find you without delay. Don't doubt this transformation just because it feels unfamiliar. Miracles always feel strange at first because your human senses are still learning how to exist in peace. For so long chaos was your teacher. But now peace takes that role. You are learning stillness, learning ease, learning to exist without fear. Heaven is reprogramming your nervous system to operate in joy. That is why your body feels lighter because your soul is finally safe. When you sleep tonight, your dreams will shimmer differently. You might see colors you've never seen before. Emerald, gold, white, blue flame. Those are the frequencies of your new dimension. You might wake with an idea, a sudden urge to start something creative or compassionate. That is heaven's invitation to build a new reality from the foundation of your miracle. Whatever you touch in this energy will grow because you are now creation itself. Archangel Michael says, the time has come for you to lead. Not through force, but through example. People will feel calm around you, drawn to you, even if you say nothing. That's because you radiate the memory of your awakening. Every person who stands near you will unconsciously receive healing through your energy. That is how heaven multiplies miracles by turning one awakened soul into 1,000 silent blessings. Don't skip this truth. You were not just a receiver. You were a chosen transmitter. The world needed one heart that could believe long enough to open the door for everyone else. You were that height. Through you, countless others will now experience their own alignments. You were never waiting for a miracle. You were waiting to become the miracle others have been praying for. And now that the transformation is complete, heaven places one last instruction into your spirit. Keep the door open. This means to stay soft, stay kind, stay grateful. Miracles travel fastest through hearts that remain open. Each day, wake up and whisper thank you. Each night rest knowing that the angels are still working even while you sleep. You don't have to force outcomes anymore. Just exist in gratitude, and existence itself will serve you. Archangel Michael steps back now, is like fading into the atmosphere, but his presence remains. He leaves behind a symbol above your home, a radiant seal of golden white light. Wherever you go, that symbol follows you. Invisible yet undeniable, it declares to all realms that you are protected, favored, and untouchable by darkness. You are now written in the archives of light as one who answered the call of 333. The universe bends around that number. Now when others see it, their spirits will awaken because your frequency has infused it with grace. A miracle that began with you will ripple outward endlessly. That is how divine continuity works. It begins as a whisper, becomes a revelation, and ends as an inheritance for generations. Take a moment now. Place your hand over your heart. Feel the warmth there. It is not just blood. It's divine current. It is the living proof that heaven resides within you. Everything you'll ever need already flows from that source. You will never have to chase another miracle because the miracle lives under your heartbeat. And as the final words settle, listen closely. The world around you has changed tone. The silence is not empty anymore. It hums. It vibrates. It sings your name in the frequency of fulfillment. The angels bow one last time as a breeze passes through your space carrying the scent of eternity. You have become the living manifestation of divine timing. A miracle that knocked at your door at 3:33 p.m. did not visit to stay a moment. It came to build a home inside you. And now, as heaven closes the scroll and seals your new destiny, the universe whispers one final blessing. You were not waiting for the miracle. You were the reason it arrived.